Is all processed food essentially poison, or is some of it okay? Foods are processed to a greater or lesser extent. Ultra-processed foods, which contain complex fructose and hydrogenated fats, they've been designed to have a long shelf life. They've also been designed to be addictive. That means, you eat a handful of chips and before you know it, you've eaten the big bag of chips, the entire big bag of chips. They're calorie dense, which means that the more you eat, the more weight you're going to gain compared to other kinds of foods. They contain little or no fiber, which means that if you have digestive problems, if you have problems like constipation, they're going to get worse. The generally recommended advice is to avoid ultra-processed foods, especially if they've got labels with really long names. So read the labels when you're buying foods. But the worst offenders are processed breakfast cereals, sugary breakfast cereals, cookies, pizza crust, potato chips, tortilla chips, Pop-Tarts, and other kinds of fast foods that are on the shelf and not in the freezer. Look for whole foods instead. Now, having said that, there are ultra-processed foods that are relatively good for you, that are not bad for you. They're not addictive. They have a long shelf life, but they're not addictive, and in many cases, they've been fortified with vitamins and minerals. So they include pita chips, hummus, wholemeal sliced bread, enriched with vitamins and minerals, whole grain or higher fiber, canned fruits and vegetables, roasted nuts, unsweetened plant-based drinks. They're all ultra-processed foods that you can consume and are not going to be as unhealthy as some of the other ones that I mentioned.